Why did you change your website?
Well, do you not want me to talk to you about the actual case?
I want you to answer the first question I said.
Which was about the case,
Why did you change
sir?
your website?
Well, sir, because the website is not my policy. My policy, you are referring to a campaign.
I think the voters might be interested in that. This is your campaign website where you said our office will take immigration consequences into account when making charging and plea decisions. Immigration consequences were certainly part of the game here, part of the issue here with Mr. Morales-Ortiz.
No, they weren't.
You decided
they absolutely
not to
were not. You are assuming something that is in fact untrue, because you are misrepresenting my policies. My policies do not say that we do not prosecute people.
Well, if you're proud of your policies, why'd you change your website?
Because that's not my policy. As I told you, sir, that is a campaign statement that I made before I was Commonwealth
It had been up for 6 years. A week after we send you a letter saying we want you to come testify, shazam, you change it.
Because I could not.
Is that coincidental?
Because I could not believe that people were so obtuse that they could not realize what the difference between a campaign statement and an actual office policy.
Fairfax Commonwealth attorney Steve Descano testified in front of the House Judiciary Committee on May 14th alongside Cheryl Minter, whose daughter, Stephanie Minter, was murdered earlier this year by an illegal immigrant in Fairfax. Descano's office previously dropped dozens of charges against the suspect and testified today not only to speak to that situation, but other examples of violence committed by illegal immigrants in his county. Of course, Descano attempted to skirt all responsibility, and in this instance, Chairman Jim Jordan pressed him on why he removed a policy from his campaign website. The policy in question explained that his office would take someone's immigration status into consideration when prosecuting. What's frustrating about this exchange is Descano's response when he says he didn't realize people were so obtuse that they couldn't tell the difference between a campaign statement and an actual office policy. Descano, of course, is an elected official and should be beholden to the people that voted for him. But in Descano's eyes, he shouldn't be held accountable for what he promised voters during his campaign, only the alleged policies that he has now. But even now, Descano continued that he relies heavily on a trust policy they have in Fairfax. The policy explains that someone's immigration status will not be taken into consideration when they're trying to use city services, which Descano says is in part because when he's prosecuting, a lot of these people end up being victims or potential jurors and need to report these crimes. If they're scared of getting deported, they may not come forward. If there's one thing that this hearing has shown, as many times as Descano says he doesn't give preferential treatment to illegal immigrants, the evidence seems to prove otherwise.